All right, what's going on YouTube? It's JC here again, back with another video. I know this one's not one of my videos that I usually do. It's not like in my description or anything like that, but it's a honey-do list video, and you know, the old lady here says that this needs to get done, so let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I might as well make a video out of it. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be replacing the toilet fill valve, and on one of the restrooms here in the house. And so yeah, we're going to be getting into this project right now. First of all, let's talk about why would you want to replace the toilet fill valve on your toilet. Well, if your toilet keeps running after you flush it, you hear the water constantly going, and that might be this guy. Sometimes it's not always the case when the water just keeps running. When this guy here just keeps running, it might be the flapper inside. And the flapper, I wish I could show you guys how it looks like. This one here is weird. This one here it has a flapper, but it's one of those double buttons in the top on the lid. If you have the lid here, I'll show you guys. This is what that thing looks like. The double button. Here, you see that? It's got two buttons. One of them's like a half a flush, and the other one is a full flush. Like I said, maybe if you're doing, you know, number one and number two. So number one would be this flush. Number two will be this guy. It's got more water or less water. Basically, that's all that is. But the flapper is what basically releases the water into the tank once you push it. If you push this guy here, that would be a number one flush. You push this guy here, that would be a number two flush. And basically all that means is just a little bit of water and a whole bunch of water. That's it. But the flapper is down in there. Most of the old school ones have the little rod that goes here with a chain. Most of you guys will know what I'm talking about here. This one here, I haven't seen that much, but I've seen the one with the little lever here, a chain that goes down into a flapper that just goes up and down like that, and it flushes the water. That might be another reason why your toilet runs. But this one here, I've had it on, and it doesn't want to fill up. I don't think the problem lies with this guy with the flapper. I think it lies with this one. So let's go ahead and replace it with that one right there. So the first thing you want to do, guys, is shut off your supply. The water supply shut off to the tank, it's right here. It's gonna be usually at the bottom left or the bottom right, whatever you guys have, but it's right here. I went ahead and did it already. I shut off this, this is called an angle stop right here. So you want to go ahead and shut it all the way there. You don't want to put too much pressure on it because these do tend to leak. Like this one is probably doing already a little bit, but it looks like it's closing pretty good. And then you follow, once you get this guy off, you follow this line all the way up to the top. You see this nut here? You want to go ahead and loosen that one up. Like that. Get that out of the way. If you have any problems with this guy shutting completely, you might want to get a bucket and put it right under here so you can catch everything. If not, a little bit of water is going to come out. All you need is just a rag on there. It's not going to be, leave it there for the time being. It's not going to take you that long. Now, there's another nut. Another compression nut right here. Sometimes this one will come out by hand, which this one does right now. I know they're only plastic. They're not really tight. So I got pretty lucky here. You guys can see that right there. And that's it. That's your whole piece right there. all you have to do now is just disconnect this overfill valve here, and the piece should come out. Here, maybe I should have put a bucket under there. Here we go. Get that in there. Get a bucket in there. Just like that. Take this guy out. Get that out of the way for now. Catch her. We'll talk about Johnny on the spot with that can, huh? Yeah, so you're gonna need a bucket right there, so to catch the excess. All right, I got lucky on that one. Anyways, learn from my mistakes. So there you go. Any excess, go ahead and wipe it off right there. Get all that stuff out of here. We don't need no instructions. We're men. Just kidding. Might want to read them. Don't follow my lead on that one. Keep them just in case. All right, there we go. Now that we've removed the old one, let's go ahead and get that new one in here. All right, guys. So there you go. Get that out of here. All right. So there we are. That's our new one right there, and it basically just goes in the same way as it came out. So this is your gasket right here. This one here is a gasket. That green one's a little hard for me to do this one-handed, but it comes with new hardware. That's your compression nut right there. That's your overfill valve, and this is your little spout for the overfill tube, and it just basically clamps onto that guy right there. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and prep this guy up, remove the little rubber gasket right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I gotta, here, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Oh no, this guy stays there. That guy stays there, guys. I'm sorry. That guy stays there. You can just pop this guy right in there. Right there. And you kind of just want to aim this part here, this part over to here, and that's it, and you're good. Now, wait a minute. We want the one installer overfill valve here, right here. You see this? This guy, you got to put him in there. Come on, get in there. All right, let me bring you guys back. I got to have two hands for this. Stand by. All right, guys, here we go. So there it is right there. See how I went ahead and slid that little hose into that little nipple that was right here on the side. And also, I went ahead and installed this little water director here. So this hose has this bracket here that hooks onto the overflow tube right here. You're gonna need that to direct this overflow into that one tube. Okay, basically just diverts it into the tank. If it overflows, if you need to adjust the water height and you overfill, that one is an overfill valve, goes back into the tank right there. But that's basically it right there. Now we're ready to go ahead and install this guy back in there. You see the hole right there. Drops back in there, and we have our bracket on here, just like that. This guy's gonna go right in there. I'm sorry, something rather right in here. Right there. You see that, guys? Now the overfill valve here, it's gonna overfill it in there, and basically just goes back into the tank. If you need to adjust the water flow, if it overfills, it'll go back in there. All right, guys. All right, so that's it. That's it right there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and install our hardware back down here at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, put you guys down for a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, there you have it. So our valve is in place. Our lock nut is in place. Now all we have to do is install our water supply back. And it's right here. For this one I don't need two hands, hopefully. But it's right here. And I brought this crescent wrench just in case. But I didn't see to need it. You don't want to use one on here. Also, if you don't need it, guys, this is all plastic fittings right here. Okay, you guys don't want to do anything else other than hand tighten. That's all you want to do. If you get any leaks on it, that's it. That's all you want to do. Just hand tight. You don't want to do any more. This is just in case. Now, once you get it to that point, you want to open up your water supply, your angle stop here slowly. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do that now. And check for any leaks. There we go. See how she's filling up? Right there. You really don't need that much water either. Let's go ahead and give it a little more. See that overfill valve right there? That one also fills water in here. It'll fill that up right there. That's what that guy does right there. But there it is right there. We got our water back on. No leaks. That's what you want. That's it. Remember, guys, don't put any tools on here. It's all hand tight. That's it. This is all plastic fittings. You want to check for leaks by going here like this, checking your hands. Nothing. Here, all the way around here, right under here, around the nut, right in here. Nothing. All dry. Okay. Check under here. Okay. Nothing. All dry. Check under there. Nothing. All dry. And let's check. She's filling up right now. Right there. Oh, this is a slow toilet. But basically, how this works is the water level pushes this guy up. And once you get enough water, this guy here acts like a buoy. Rises up, shuts it down, goes back down. When you flush, it triggers all the water to come back in again. But let's see, it's really easy. Let's see what happens. You guys can see the water level rising right there. Let's see if we can get this guy to all right. Let's open up a little bit more water. There we go. You can really hear that now. There it is. That's what I want to see. Get this show on the road. Hurry up and fill this thing. All right. See now, it just touched it right there. That's eventually going to bring that up. It acts like a floater. It'll bring this up and it'll shut off once it gets to the desired water. There it is. There it is right there. You see how it stopped? It stopped filling the tank up. That's how much water I got in there. Let's go ahead and try flushing it one time. Here we go. See how that was a quick flush? That was the number one. When you do the number one, you don't need a whole bunch of water. That guy right there, quick flush, quickie. And it's filling back up again. You see that? You can get a light on in here. Here we go. There it is. Just shut off again. Let's do the number two flush. Let's see here. See how that was a larger volume of water? It's going to fill back up again. Now we can install this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 hands for this. I'll bring it right back. Yeah, guys, there's the tank lid back on here with our two mode flush. Number 1 flush, number 2 flush. Let's go ahead and do a number 2 flush here real quick. There it is. There it is, guys. There it is. See how you can hear it filling. Double check for leaks again. On your hand, you can see the water. No water. Back up here. Probably just excess moisture. If you dry that off, you don't have any more. On the hose here, nothing. Down here, a little bit, but hopefully that's excess. Grab a rag. You can usually tell on the floor too. There's nothing there. Now that we've dried it off, let's double check this again. Use your hand. Nothing. Use the hose. Nothing. On the top. Nothing. On the side there. Nothing. And down here. Nope. This is just excess water here. Right there. We'll keep monitoring this area here as the day goes on, but so far so good. No leaks, guys. Everything is fine. Let's go ahead and do another flush. And you can see that's a dead giveaway right there, guys, the sound. If you guys hear water running, which right now we're going to be real quiet. Nothing. Nothing. That means all water siphoning into the tank has stopped. Let's do a quick number 1 flush. Here we go. I'm sorry, that was a number. Yeah, number 1 flush. When you do the number 1, a little bit of water for number 1, a little bit more water for number 2. So you can hear it. It's really quiet. I like these valves. They're not expensive. $8. No more than $10 at Home Depot. Easy install right there. It's no mess. These are the ones I used to do building maintenance when I was in my early 20s, and I used to change these out probably like 5 or so in a day, including those angle stops right there. So it's really easy. It's really nothing to it. It's got instructions here in the back, and you can adjust the height of it for water level. And oh, here we go. Remember what I was talking about, the flapper, guys? That sometimes this guy, that guy right there, it's called a rubber flapper. Remember I was talking about the lever with the chain? There it is right there. So that's what a lot of you guys might remember, other than that system that I had. That system is weird. I haven't even seen that one, but I've seen this one. I've seen that one with the little rubber flapper that goes up and down. That one might be another issue why your toilet runs. Also at nighttime, you'll hear it going, and it stops, and then it goes again. You're like, what the hell is that noise? That's gonna be that guy. But in my case, it was this whole thing here. It was that guy right there. That's the old one. Yeah, we gotta chuck him out. That's your toilet fill valve right there, guys. Yeah, minimal tools. You will need a bucket to catch excess water. You'll need some rags. Bring this just in case. I don't recommend you guys to take it off. You might need it if you haven't taken it off in a good while. It's the older type of toilets. They're more corroded. You might need that thing to get it off. I don't recommend you putting that guy on there when you turn it back on. Remember, use hand tight, snug it as much as you can with your hand, and then open up the water slightly. If you get a little bit of leak, then go ahead and use that one a little bit, and that's it. Okay? You don't want to break this stuff. This stuff is cheesy plastic, guys. Okay? Well, there you go, guys. That concludes my my video on this and my honeydew list here. Now I'm in the clear again with the old lady. So I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I made a video and I'm off the hook with the old lady. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. Any questions or comments of any kind? If you got a different type of toilet and you got a question, I'm pretty knowledgeable with this stuff. Like I said, when I was in my early 20s, I did building maintenance. I replaced all these things left and right. So I may have an answer for you if you got any questions. All right, guys, like the video, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me the video sucks, whatever. I don't care. All feedback is good feedback. Well, thanks, guys. Have a good day and have a good weekend. Bye.